Rashad, why you
Anyway.
didn't hit me up?
Rashad. Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Yeah. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you're new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. It's a very, very short stream today. And when I say very short, I mean like this is going to be about 15 to 20 minutes. I got to go. I having a, a service to tend to this morning, things of that sort. So make sure you pray for the families of those grieving and things of that sort. It didn't affect me personally, but it is, someone, I do kind of communicate and interact with on a regular basis. It is directly tied to them. So, showing some love to them. Make sure you do the same, spread some love. I wanted to talk about godliness was really on my heart. Like last night and today, like I was having a conversation about godliness with someone last night, because the conversation was like me, and I was like, that's not godly speak. People God don't. We're not supposed to speak that way because that's perspective of speaking through our way and what we want. That's the ego. You know what I'm saying? And godliness and Christ-likeness is less of me, more of you every single time. So that's just something I wanted to say, a side note and everything like that. In terms of WNBA Finals Game 1 tonight, Phoenix Mercury at the Las Vegas Aces. I have the Aces winning the series, but I think it's going to be a really good series. Vegas hasn't looked too convincing. I'm not going to lie to you. Phoenix, on the other hand, has looked pretty good. They took down two extremely tough teams in New York and Minnesota. Even without feet in that last game, Minnesota was still staying afloat and still remaining the number one seed when Feet was out in the regular season and things of that sort. So those are two quality teams that they beat. And Vegas has kind of been stumbling throughout points of the year outside of that 16-game winning streak. It's been, not the prettiest wins and things of that sort. So, Phoenix could be a good pick, but I just ugly, pretty, whatever the case might be, I can't pick against Asia Wilson. Not yet. Not just yet. You know what I mean? So there's that. Okay. I had to react to this, bro. This Cooper Flag video, because I saw a little too much of it, of like what actually happened in it. I'm going to pause it. But apparently he didn't know who Hedo Turkoglu was. So this is him trying to name players from 2006 NBA. Is it the NBA draft or just the 2006 NBA? Okay, all right. I guess it's the 2006 NBA because Hedo Turkoglu was drafted way before then. He was on, I believe, Sacramento for a while before he went over to Orlando and broke out. So with that being said, here's Cooper Flag.
06. We have a pack here from your birth year.
Oh, okay.
He's born in 06.
No,
no chance.
He said no chance.
Let us see.
Okay. Also, this is not purely just an age thing because the Thompson twins knew like every single player drafted in like a random draft. So I think it's really just ball knowledge or not for
Not good to start. Hedo Turkoglu.
Hedo Turkoglu? Oh my goodness.
Don't know him. Okay, Juwan Howard. We know Coach Howard.
Michael Coach Howard.
Finley. Okay, we know Michael. We know Coach Finn. Yes, Mavs legend. Eric Snow. I don't know Eric Snow.
You don't? Oh my goodness.
I don't even want to try and say this guy's name.
Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
Big Z? Oh, come on, bro.
Big Z.
No. See, these are the same people that say LeBron carried a team of nobodies to the finals in 2007. So Zydrunas Ilgauskas was a two-time All-Star. Thank you very much. Boobie Gibson was like the hottest player in the league at the moment. Like, come on, bro. Larry Hughes was a borderline French All-Star before he came to the Cavs, bro, when he was with Washington. Like, that's, you know what I mean?
Played with Braun.
Okay.
He was an All-Star before Braun. He said, okay.
Rasul Butler.
Rasul Butler? It's like I've heard the name.
Yeah.
Rasul.
So yeah, however you say it. Antoine Walker. I know Antoine Walker.
Jeez Louise.
Antoine Wright.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Antoine Wright, that would have got me. I'm not gonna lie. And I kind of remember, bro, but not really. Like, I kind of, but not really.
Then Rashad McCants.
Sick.
Also don't know.
You don't know Joker on this. Oh my goodness. Rashad McCants is on the show now. Shouts out to Rashad McCants people. They reached out to me, but they reached out to me on my work email. And I'm about to use like, you know what I'm saying, my work email contacts for like my personal channel. Yeah, that's how you get in trouble with stuff. So Rashad McCants people, if y'all watching this, bro, like I want to have the interview obviously with Rashad McCants, bro. Like, cause I gotta talk to him about some stuff too. I might just reach out anyway, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would prefer it to be done through my personal email, bro. It's my personal email is literally everywhere. Like it's in the bio of this video, et cetera, et cetera. So, but yeah, that's crazy. He still don't even know Rashad McCants. So Joe, he said, Jesus, man. Joe, he writes for the Bulls now, I believe. He used to write for the Thunder for a long time. And then Michael Curtis, he's the beat reporter for the Dallas Mavericks, and he said this just made me feel old, really old. And then yeah, this is how I knew he didn't know Hedo Turkoglu. Dime Dropper, he said, #1 picks not knowing who Hedo Turkoglu is. We are absolutely cooked. And I respect Flag, watch Bird film and stuff like that. But these, I remember that, bro. Dang. Cooper is the one that was like, Larry Bird was cold. I watched him. He better than LeBron. He didn't even know Zilchunas Ilgauskas. And I respect Flag watch Larry Bird film and stuff, but these new players' opinions on basketball history don't mean a thing. Not knowing Big Z, how can you even debate LeBron's career? Facts. I'm not going to lie to you. He was born in 06, man. Can't expect him to know all these guys. Most kids wouldn't watch any, maybe just Finn. Bro, Big Z and Hedo Turkoglu were top 3 players on finals teams in this lifetime. Facts. What are you gonna say? He was like, yeah, but he was 3 when they went to the finals game. He was a very small child at the time. Yeah, when he was 3. I trained a college basketball player with Rod Strickland. He didn't even know who Strickland was. He just thought he was a trainer. I'm just like, bro, you train with one of the best ball handlers in NBA history. That's wild. See your point, but I like to take the position. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the 1995 NBA Finals, and I'm going to see how many names I can name from the 1995 NBA Finals. We're going to do it like that, okay? To give Cooper Flag the benefit of the doubt, right? Okay, let's see how many of these players that I know. All right. Hakeem Olajuwon, I know who that is. Clyde Drexler, I know who that is. Robert Horry, I know who that is. Mario Elie, I know who that is. He played for the Spurs later on. Sam Cassell, know who that is. He played when I was a child. Kenny Smith, obviously know who that is. Chucky Brown, don't think I know who that is. Charles Jones, don't think I know who that is. Pete Chilcutt, don't think I know who that is. So I didn't know the last 3 players on the bench for the Houston Rockets. Orlando Magic, Shaquille O'Neal, think I know that guy. Penny Hardaway, think I've heard of him. Horace Grant, think I've heard of him. The Bulls. Brian Shaw, think I've heard of him. Coach of the Lakers as well. Nick Anderson, I've heard the name. I'm pretty familiar with Nick Anderson. Dennis 3D Scott, of course I know 3D Scott. Anthony Bowie, off top, I'm not going to lie, I don't know. I know the name. I don't know him off top. It's the same thing with Nick Anderson. I know Nick Anderson because I've heard like stories of him in the finals and stuff, but I'm not exactly sure. Jeff Turner, do not know for sure. David Royale, do not know for sure. So there are 4. Well, no. Yeah. There are 4 names on the Magic I didn't know, and 3 names on the Houston Rockets I didn't know. Everybody else I knew, bro. Hedo Turkoglu level and up I knew. I just did it. Yeah, he was 3 when that happened. Okay, let's do when I was 3. 1998 NBA Finals. We're giving Cooper Flag the benefit of the doubt. This might be the only segment today, but I think it's worth it because, like, I really want to know this stuff, bro. All right, here we go. The 1998 Finals. Let's see how many people I know from this. And the Pels, they just played Melbourne. Not Melbourne. They played Melbourne on Saturday. Anyway. Michael Jordan, think I've heard of him. Scottie Pippen, heard of him. Tony Kukoc, heard of him. Ron Hoppert, heard of him. Luke Longley, heard of him. Steve Kerr, heard of him. Scott Burrell, not exactly sure about Scott Burrell. Not going to hold you. Dennis Rodman, heard of him. Judd Belcher or Buechler. Never heard. Have not heard of him. Bill Winnington. Not sure of him. Randy Brown. Not sure of him. Dickie Simpkins. Not sure of him. So I didn't know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't know 5 players on the 98 Bulls. The Jazz, Karl Malone, heard of him. Jeff Hornacek, heard of him. John Stockton, heard of him. Brian Russell, heard of him. Shandon Anderson, not exactly sure about him. Howard Isley, not exactly sure of him. Chris Morris, not exactly sure of him. Antoine Carr, heard of him. Adam Keefe, heard of him. Greg Ostertag, yes. Greg Foster, is this the same guy as the official? Jacques Vaughn, heard of Jacques Vaughn. Let me see, Greg. If Greg Foster is the same guy as the official Greg Foster, let me see. Greg Foster. Is this the referee? Let me see. Oh, no, he's an assistant coach now. Okay, yeah. Do not know Greg Foster. So, on the Jazz 98 finals, I did not know Greg Foster. Adam Keefe, I would say. Let's say Antoine. Wait, let me look up Antoine Carr just to make sure. Antoine Carr. I know this dude for sure. I remember this dude. Okay. Greg Foster, no. Adam Keefe, no. Chris Morris, no. Howard Isley, no. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't know 5 players on the Utah Jazz, and I didn't know how many players on the Bulls? Like 5? 5 players on the Utah Jazz, and I didn't know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't know 5 players on the Jazz and 5 players on the Bulls. Those are the finals, guys. I think that's pretty good, bro. That's a little more than. So, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Bro. I'm not. I think his ceiling is Antoine Jameson is crazy. I think his ceiling is Antoine Jameson. He said, what would mean that we're cooked? He said, like, we're just getting dumber about basketball. There it is. Hudo was one of the start wings at the playing point of handling the ball. Was he, though? He was a big. He's never played 2K before. This next generation of hoopers are cooked. He definitely the old heads now. You can't take this, though, because the Thompson twins know everything. Okay. But yeah, if you ask me about 95 NBA, like, hold on, let me look. 1995 NBA players. We'll do it like that, bro. Shaquille O'Neal, Grant Hill, Mitch Richmond, Scottie Pippen, John Stockton, Penny Hardaway, Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon, Antonio McDyess. I know these guys because a lot of these guys played still when I was a kid, bro, and I was old enough to watch basketball. Damon Stoudemire, Stat, Dennis 3D Scott, Jerry Stackhouse, Horace Grant, Michael Finley, Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, Jason Kidd. I know, like, it's not even close. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, yes, I know majority of these people. Abdul Raul Mahad, yes.
Pizza Hut is hooking you up with a large one-topping.
I think we interviewed. No. We interviewed Craig Hodges, but both of them, if you know, kicked out the league because of the beliefs. Chips, Kenny Anderson, Tyrone Mudsky Bones. Matt Bullard, Randall Childress. All right, bro. Doug Christie, Derek Coleman, number 1 pick, right? Dale Curry. I've heard of that guy before. Mark Davis, Hubert Davis, Antonio Davis. I have a funny story with Antonio Davis. I got Alvin mixed up with them. Sean Elliott. Dale Ellis, Marietta legend. Patrick Union, whose son is a Marietta legend. Rick Fox. Y'all heard of him before? All right, bro. Horace Grant. AC Green, rest in peace, right? No. I think AC Green might still be living. Tom Gugliotta, Hawks legend. Let me see. AC Green. I hope AC Green's still living. Oh, he's still living. My bad, AC Green. I didn't mean to do that to you, twin. Is he married yet? My boy got married in 2002. Hey, salute to my brother, man. Okay, AC Green. All right, bro. I'm about to probably have to leave in a second. So I guess I'll do this last one. The Root is returning to Black ownership for the first time in a decade. Shout out my brother Phil Lewis. Let's get into it. The Root returns to Black ownership. The Root, a groundbreaking website for and about Black America, is returning to Black ownership for the first time in years. Ashley Allison, a Democratic political strategist and CNN commentator, said Thursday that she is acquiring The Root from GO Media, a digital media holding company controlled by a private equity firm. Allison says she plans to invest in video content, strike new partnerships with experts, and launch in-person experiences with The Root's readers. This isn't just about making more content, but rather about making meaning of this moment, Allison said, describing a precarious political time when, quote-unquote, journalism is under attack and audiences are seeking independent sources for news. Allison was an official in the Obama White House and national coalitions director for the Biden-Harris 2020 campaign. The Root is the first acquisition by Watering Cole Media, a company she founded last year. Terms of the deal were not disclosed. Oh, she got money. The Root, founded in early 2008 by Harvard University professor Henry Louis Gates Jr. and Donald E. Graham, who was the chairman of the Washington Post company at the time. The Root would be a 21st century version of a national Black newspaper. The Post reported at the launch, Univision, the Spanish language media giant, acquired The Root in 2015 and assembled a portfolio of online brands, only to scrap that strategy and sell the titles to Great Hill Partners, a private equity firm, in 2019. Resulting company, GO Media, couldn't post the kind of rapid growth that investors expected, and it began to sell titles like Lifehacker, The Onion, and Kotoku. By last summer, The Root was the only piece of GO Media left, and not for a lack of buyer interest. GO Media CEO Jim Spanfeller called The Root a very good business, quote unquote, and a truly powerful and important voice in Black America in a July essay. Gates, who was the minority owner at the outset in 2008, praised Allison for returning The Root back to its roots. In a statement, Allison, I believe Henry Louis Gates Jr. came to our office one time at my old job in Atlanta, bro, with T.I. and Andrew Young. It was pretty cool to see all of them in there. In a statement, Allison said the website, quote unquote, has always been about preserving culture and creating clarity in a world full of distractions. Owning the power to tell our own stories is a rich tradition The Root is committed to upholding. Congratulations to The Root, and I want to look up this accomplished lady, Ashley Allison. We pocket watching. Ashley Allison. Who is Ashley Allison? See, that's for all the people like me. Dang, she locked her page. She said, y'all ain't gonna get in my business. Hold on, let me see. Net worth. Ooh, I'm nosy. We pocket watching. Hold on, where we at? Dang, it ain't even nowhere, bruh. Her speaking fee is 10 to 20,000. Dang, bruh. She said O.J. Simpson represented something for the Black community because, oh, she said that? Oh, she is fiery, right? Dang, bruh. Hey, salute to her, man. Salute to Miss Ashley Allison. All right, do I have time for it? Feels like I have time to keep going, but I know I don't have time to keep going. So I think for the sake of not rushing through my topics and giving the topics the adequate amount of time, I will go live again at some point, maybe this afternoon before the game. I don't know, though, because I might get in a rhythm of, posting all the old stuff and everything like that, and then sleep, eat, you know what I mean? And then the game happens that I might not get to it. However, I might just, no promises made, Might just go live in the middle of the day with the rest of my topics, and to give them the adequate amount of time so I'm not rushing through them and stuff with the pressure of like, oh, it's time to go, it's time to go. So with that being said, I want to tell everybody in the meantime to have a good day. I hope you all have a smooth morning. And once again, prayers up to my coworker who is grieving the loss of his wife. And yeah, man. Is there anything else? Anything else? Oh, that's it. You guys take care of yourselves. Spread some love. Be nice to people because you don't know what people are going through, man. Always. Godliness, its humbleness, and its kindness, and its patience. Quick to listen, slow to speak. All of the things. We are all works in progress. Continue working on what you need to work on and improve, so we can make the world a more tolerable place in the meantime, and continue to spread joy to make the experience a little more worthwhile. All right. I'm chatting, I'm yapping on my Disney high horse and things of that sort. You guys take care of yourselves. I'm out. Peace.
Rashad, why you
Anyway.
didn't hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.